There are several distinct and important features of the first three Gospels of the New Testament. In a seminary or university environment, professors and students refer to these three Gospels as the Synoptic Gospels. Our discussion will be about the sources behind our Gospels, and therefore it will touch upon the broader and highly relevant subject of how we read the Gospels and ultimately how we formulate a mental perception of Jesus. Although we will deal in this lecture with issues that initially may seem scholarly and to hold little practical relevance, I believe that in the end 4 keys will emerge from our discussion. These keys will allow us to gain an improved understanding of who Jesus was. In 1959 and 1960, I spent a year at Southeastern Baptist Theological Seminary in Wake Forest, North Carolina. There, I began working intensely on the Gospels as part of an undertaking to produce a new translation in modern Hebrew. Some of the time I worked with several professors at the seminary, but most of the time I worked alone, poring over the Greek texts of the Gospels. My objective was simple: to translate the Gospel of Mark into attractive modern Hebrew prose. Although this was my first serious attempt at translation, I had studied Hebrew a number of years and was speaking and preaching in it. Consequently, my command of the language was much more effective than when I first arrived in Israel to serve as a Southern Baptist pastor. As an undergraduate student at the University of Oklahoma, I majored in classical Greek because the university did not offer a major in classical Greek because the university did not offer a major in New Testament or Koine Greek. The students taking this major mainly read texts that had been written in Greece in the 5th and 4th centuries BC. About the time Ezra and Nehemiah were busy rebuilding Jerusalem. Later, in seminary, I studied New Testament Greek. Nevertheless, I have often thought that my training in classical Greek cast a significant influence over the way I read the Greek of the Synoptic Gospels. Classical Greek had not absorbed lexical, syntactical, and other grammatical elements from Semitic languages as did New Testament Greek. Up to this point, I would have been like most other seminary-trained translators, trying to translate the Greek of the New Testament into some modern language. However, I happened to be trying to make a clear and accurate translation into modern Hebrew, and that made a tremendous difference